Yeah, it definitely feels lighter. I mean, it definitely feels like it's had a weight lift, literally a weight lifted off of the back end of the truck. I think we'll go ahead and drive it back just for, you know, just for the sake of realism. I do love this map, though. This is probably one of the best, if not the best, default maps that I've ever played. Mount Longmore is definitely up there, I think, in terms of like creativity, how colorful the environment is. I mean, how bright it is outside. I mean, it really does look like an American map. I think out of all the American wilds, oh wow, okay, so it will bog down going up the hill, even with just an empty trailer. Ugh, that's annoying. But even with, you know, even with all the other maps, I mean, I do think that these maps genuinely have like a truly American feel, and that really shows, and it really comes out in maps like Mount Longmore. Like, it comes out in Grizzly Creek too, but I definitely feel like Mount Longmore is a better map, which is odd because I spend more time on like Grizzly Creek than I do on Mount Longmore, so it's a little bit of a weird like toss-up. And since we're playing realistically, I'm actually going to go ahead and drive in the proper lane that I would be in if we were in America. So what is funny, though, is that, like, if this was truly the U.S., that would be a double yellow line and not a single broken line. Because, I mean, single broken line just means passing zone, and they would not put a passing zone on a downhill blind corner like this. They just wouldn't do it. I mean, I wonder where that goes. I don't think I've ever been up there. Roaring down this hill in 6th gear. I love how they're like last chance for gas, but there's no gas. Oh, God. Big understeer, big wreck. Well, realism went out the window for a couple seconds, but because realistically right now we'd probably be dead, considering where that pole hit the driver's door, we'd be pretty dead. Wow, it's taking a while to bring the revs back up in 6th gear. Sheesh. I wish we could pick up those planks of lumber. That would be really cool. Is this where it turned back? Yes. Yes, it is. So we'll make a right here, throw it up in a high. Because I guarantee you that even going up this minor hill, we're not going to be able to have, like we're not going to be able to use automatic mode. Like, it'll still bog itself out. Which is sad, but, you know, it's kind of what we have to deal with sometimes. It's this thing is still the best gooseneck setup in the business. It's still the best gooseneck setup in the business, and like I will argue that until I am blue in the face. If somebody wants to make a better gooseneck setup, go for it. Be my guest. But right now, this has everybody beat in terms of gooseneck setups, and this thing is old. It is not a new setup. It's been around for years at this point, and nobody's been able to come up with a gooseneck setup that is better looking and less glitchy and more usable, in my personal opinion. It can rip in 4th, can rip in 5th. What about 6th? If you feather the throttle, it'll stay in 5th. Yeah, that's definitely what I'm going to do. Feather the throttle to keep it in 5th instead of trying to have it shift to 6th and bog itself out and die. All right, let's go ahead and get this truck turned around. We'll get these last 2 Mavericks loaded up, and we'll get them delivered to the people's houses. These 2 are residential deliveries, so they'll be a little bit easier. Not quite as far away, but we'll go ahead and get that trailer repositioned and get those ramps lowered down. All right. Purple one and white one left to go. Get you loaded up. Oh, God. Didn't want to there. It was just a little, like, it wanted to be sketchy. Oh, this one's being a pain. It's jumping around on this sticky surface. Okay, there we go. You want to talk about being at the front of the trailer? She's at the front of the trailer, boys. Like, no ifs, ands, or buts about that. She is at the front of the trailer. I know it doesn't look like it's completely at the front of the trailer, but trust me, it is. Come on. It's close enough. Okay, there we go. Yeah, close enough. And we're going to go ahead and stop that one's engine as well. And let's see. Oh, are we in the... Yeah, I was like, are we in the Dodge or are we in, like, one of the Mavericks, like the one in front? All right, we'll go ahead and get those ramps up. Wow, that untwisted the truck a whole heck of a lot. All right, off we go. Get these things to their respective owners. It's definitely going to take less time to do these house drop-offs, but what I'll probably end up doing is the first house we go to, we'll unload the one at the back, so it's easier. I mean, so we don't have to like unload the one up front first. Although it all depends on which house we get to first, because I don't remember which one, which house. Which person ordered which vehicle. So if we get there and we knock on the door and they're like, oh yeah, I ordered the purple one, and they show me the documentation for the purple one, then we're gonna have to unload the purple one. I mean, there's no way around that. It's not like they could say, well, I ordered a purple one, and I'm gonna be like, it's not like I can be like, well, I know you ordered a purple one, but here's you a white one instead. You know, they're gonna be like, well, no. I'm getting in touch with your superiors because I ordered a purple one. Yeah, even though it's a slight hill, you still have to keep it locked in gear. God, it's such a good-looking truck. Still can't get over it, man. The detail in it is just so good. All right. About to drop these things off. And first we gotta find... It's not this house. It's down in this next neighborhood. May end up having to sleep at that hotel tonight. We've been out running these deliveries all day. Third house on the end, I believe, is where we're headed. One, two, three. Oh, fourth house on the end. All right, never mind. All right. I'm going to go ahead and park. And we'll make sure we'll ask this guy which one he ordered. You ordered the... Oh, you ordered the purple one? Really? All right. So, well, that means we're going to have to do a... that means we're going to have to do a little switch here. But that's all right. Go ahead and back these guys up into his driveway. If I can. There's a little bit of an if there. This pole is in a horrible place. I have to fit myself between the pole and the sign. And there we go. Alright, not bad. So we're completely off the road. And now we need to get those ramps down. And we got to back the white one off so we can get the purple one off. And then the purple one can get delivered here. So let's get the white Maverick started up and driven off. And we're going to set this guy right over here for now because he's going to have to go back on the trailer. That's a nice house you got there. Really is. I'd be down for a house like that. Just a little bit more, like, a little bit more rustic maybe, but that's just me. All right, we'll go ahead and park this thing in front of this guy's garage. Come on. Come on. There you go. I do love how these things have, like, the purple accents on the seats and stuff. It's really cool. All right, well, you enjoy your Can-Am Maverick there, bro. Absolutely enjoy it. All right, we got to grab the white one again, load it back on the trailer, and deliver it to the next house. Which, in theory, we could just drive it down the street, but we got to do this properly. We're not really allowed to put any more miles or hours on these things than they had when they left the dealership. So, all right, we'll get you up there, stop the engine, and jump back into the Dodge. Not the other Maverick. Jump back into the Dodge. And we're going to go ahead and get those ramps pulled back up. All right, bro. We'll see you later. You've signed the paperwork, and you have your brand new Can-Am Maverick. And we have one last delivery to make. I'm telling you, man, that dude at the lumber mill dropped some serious cash. He bought both of them at once. I mean, these things aren't cheap, even to buy one at a time. Now, his driveway is super small, so what I'm going to do is probably pull off the road a little bit. And just drop the ramps, unload this thing in the road, and then pull it back into the driveway. Because, again, like I said, that thing is definitely not a large gooseneck-friendly driveway. And we're going to get you backed up right to the garage. And there you go. All right, well, these guys will now both be able to take their Can-Am Mavericks wherever they want to take them, basically. Whether they want to take them exploring, take them hunting, I mean, whatever it is that they want to do with them, they are more than welcome to do it. So, more than welcome indeed. Well, we got the two dropped off at the lumber mill. We got these two dropped off at the houses. And if you guys enjoyed that sort of delivery mission in SpinTires MudRunner, make sure to click that like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you guys thought of it. And if you're new to the channel and you want to see more videos like this one, make sure to subscribe for more. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Talk to y'all later.